Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this day of reflection and learning from our experiences in the world of talent. In the spirit of storytelling and honoring our origins as humanity, we invite you to sit around this fire, close your eyes, and listen. KwaSukasukela. One day long ago, uJakalashe, the clever jackal, was trotting through a narrow, rocky pass. As he often did, he kept his nose to the ground as he ambled along to catch the odd scent. Never know when I'll happen upon my next meal, he thought to himself, although it was highly unlikely that he would find a rat out in midday heat, but perhaps he could catch a lizard or two. Suddenly, he was aware of a movement ahead of him in the pass. "Oh no," Jackal moaned, and stopped dead in his tracks. Lion was coming toward him. Realizing that he was too near to escape, Jackal was filled with fear. He played so many tricks on the great lion in the past that he was sure that he'd take this opportunity to take his revenge. And in a flash, the clever Jackal thought of a plan. "Help! Help!" cried Jackal. He cowered down on the cliff path, looking above the rocks. Lion stopped short in surprise. "Help!" Jackal howled, using the fear he felt in the middle of his chest to accentuate his cry. Jackal glanced up at the lion. "Oh, great lion, help me, please. There's no time to lose. You see those rocks above us? They're about to fall, and we'll both be crushed to death. Oh, mighty lion, do something, save us." And Jackal cowered even lower, his paws covering his head. Lion looked up, most alarmed. Before he even had a chance to think, Jackal was begging him to use his strength to hold up the overhanging rock. So Lion put his strong shoulder to the rock and heaved. "Oh, thank you, great lion," yelled the Jackal. "I'll quickly fetch that log over there to prop under the rock, and we'll both be saved." And with that, the Jackal bounded out of sight. The lion was left all alone to struggle under the weight of the unmoving rock. How long he remained there before he realized it was just another trick, we'll never know. But this much we know for sure: the clever Jackal continued to live by his wits. Phela phela ngentsomi.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2018 Talent Connect Conference. My name is Melissa, and I am from Wits Commercial Enterprise. We're a private company wholly owned by the University of the Witwatersrand. So on behalf of our VC, our deans, our heads of schools, our lecturers, and most importantly, our students, we'd like to welcome you to our precious, precious venue. And we'd like to say that our home has now become your home. And we hope you'll use this opportunity to visit within our Origin Center. You'll use this opportunity to connect to the African story. You'll use this opportunity to connect to one another and tell real stories. We're very excited when it comes to our partnership with Sue and her incredible team from Talent Talks. This has been an incredible journey to date. We've met some of you incredible people in the room, as well as other partners at other homes. And it's really just added to who we are. It's helped us to step down from this university, walk out into corporate South Africa, touch it, feel it, taste it, and make an effort to understand what it needs. That's our responsibility as the guardians of education. So welcome to the center. And what we'd also like to say is the Origin Center is not only home to Wits University, it is open for business to the public. And this venue, among others, has been home to things like book launches, talks, other events that have included corporates from in and around Johannesburg. So if you're interested, you want more information, you're more than welcome to connect with me, and I'll connect you to our bigger family. Welcome. It is incredible to see you. We love having you here. This is your home. We're excited to be a part of this family of real people doing real things in a very real country. Welcome.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ursula Fear, and I'm from Talent Talks. And just building on the beautiful words and welcome from Wits Enterprise, Melissa, thank you so much. And it's such a pleasure for Talent Talks to partner with you. And we are so privileged to have you as part of our family now. So thank you, thank you. And I think if you just look around today and you just look around this space, I think it really talks into the heart of what we're trying to do from a Talent Talks perspective. When we talk about collaboration and new spaces, doing new things, that's a very, very important essence and central point to what we're trying to achieve from Talent Talks. As Melissa says, we want to talk about real people, real stories. A very important feature of Talent Talks is that you are hosted in people's homes. This is the home of Wits, because in our homes there's perfection and there's imperfection. There's laughter and sometimes there's sadness, and there's so many different things that evolve. And so it's important around the realness that we're trying to bring into our concept around Talent Talks. We want you to connect. You'll see a lot of those of you that have been to some of our other Connect sessions, they're very intimate sessions. It's important in terms of how we want you to meet one another. And really what we want you to do is we want you to share your successes and your difficulties in terms of walking this talent path in South Africa. We are absolutely determined from a Talent Talks perspective is to facilitate the collaboration that we desperately need in different ways so that we can build the leaders and we can build the capability that we'd love to have in our country, and that obviously is so important. So welcome everybody. It's an absolute privilege for you to be here. Thank you for venturing out with the traffic. We do have a Twitter handle, and at the back we've got a very big influencer, and Richard was telling me at some stages he's got 650 million views in some of his tweets. So we also, part of our philosophy is to have a very big social awareness as well in terms of building this connected collaboration space. We are live streaming from a video point of view, so people that aren't able to make it are certainly able to watch everybody as the day progresses. And if you haven't subscribed to our website, it's www.talenttalks.net, and we invite corporates and the voice of what you have done and what others can learn from you. We welcome you in terms of articles and thought leadership that we certainly want to share with everybody. We also have our Talent Connect breakfasts, which we're starting, or we have already had a few, but we've got BASF coming up, and again, celebrating what they're doing and their story in their home. So thank you, everybody, and I wish you all the best for the day, and thank you very much for sharing this time with us. Thank you.
Good morning. Hello. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be the one sort of weaving things together today. My name is Bebe, and when I was asked to sort of, so if you've noticed, we all have visuals above us. And when I was asked about a visual, I thought long and hard, because I'm one of those people who doesn't like to, box myself or peg myself in one particular hole. But I thought, what is it that's important to me? And how does that resonate with what we're doing today? And something that's really important to me is the power of the story. It's the power of hearing what someone has gone through and being able to see myself in that and ask myself, so what does that mean for me and what can I carry? And the Sankofa bird, so if I had a tattoo, I don't. If I had one, it would be that Sankofa bird. So first of all, I'm originally Nigerian, which is West African, and these symbols that are up here are from the Andikra tribe of Ghana, the Akan people. And these symbols are like ancient. And I just thought it makes sense when you think about the venue that we're in to also talk about symbols and have visuals that are ancient. Why do I like Sankofa? Sankofa is a philosophy. It's a bird. It's an idea that says when we have the courage to look back to what has already happened, we will find the thing that's important that we bring forward into the future. And in a sense, that's what we're here doing today. I loved when Ursula spoke about coming into people's homes and the idea of sitting with perfection and imperfection. And that's what we're going to hear today. We're not going to hear tidy, neatly wrapped bow stories about how the world is not. Rather, we're going to hear really exciting, innovative, hopefully invigorating stories about how people have recognized what needs to shift and the story about how they're shifting. So some of it is going to be concluded, some of it is going to still be in progress. The invitation that we have for you today is, as you listen to the stories, what is it about what you hear that's going to have meaning for you and that you're going to take into the future? And this really is what it's about, because this is what Talent Talks is about. It's about hearing what's happening, being excited, creating the new in Africa, because this is where we are, but also being forward-focused and being future-focused in what we do. So I'd like to again welcome you and say, listen to these stories with great generosity, listen to these stories with excitement about what's possible, and listen to the stories recognizing that people are opening their doors into their home. And what we see there is going to be perfect imperfection. And the idea is to connect. The idea is to, like the jackal, almost think on your feet, make a plan. Think about what works. Think about where you are in your situation. And think about the plan that will work for you. So once again, welcome, and look forward to sharing the day together. Thank you.